Hello, internet and everyone on it. Welcome to my car. I'm just sitting out here because AC in here is way cooler than the AC in my house, and I'm really hot. And I've been getting a lot of questions lately about my earlobes, and I'm so lazy, and I really don't want to type out everything that I have to say that everyone's asking about. So I'm just gonna make a really quick video in my car. So, oh, someone texted me. It's no one important. Okay, so, the most commonly asked question is, how big are my earlobes? My earlobes are currently 7/8 of an inch in diameter, which means I could stick my fingers in them, but I'm not gonna do it right now, because don't feel like it. That's work. Second question, a lot of people ask me, how long did it take to get to that size? I've been stretching my ears since spring of my freshman year of high school, so that was like 2011? So it's been like 3 years, but there were like several months at a time where I would just stop and leave them. So I mean, I'm sure it doesn't really take 3 years to get to 7/8, but for me, I mean, I downsized a couple times. I thought I was gonna stay at like 1/2 inch for a good 6 months, and then I thought I was gonna stay at like 5/8 for a couple months, and it just, yeah. But it took me 3 years. Originally, I was only gonna go to like 1/2 inch, and then once I got there, I thought it was too small, and just like a week ago, I finally got to this size, because I saw some cute plugs, but they were only in this size, so I was like, what the hell, I'll just stretch them again. So that happened. Yeah, I like them though. And then, a lot of people ask me how I stretch them and how I take care of them. When I first started out, I really knew nothing about stretching ears. I found one of those little swirly tapers. I think it was like a size 6, which is pretty big because I had only had my ears pierced and I never even wore earrings. I just found them and shoved them through on impulse. It was a really stupid decision, and my ears bled, and they were really gross for a while. I had to let them heal up, and then, oh, it was a mess. Don't do that. I do not recommend that. But I started out with tapers, and then I think once I got to the bigger sizes, like after 1/2 inch or so, 00 maybe, I started using the taping method, which sounds like tapering, but it's not. It's where you take a plug or some kind of ear jewelry of the size you're already at, and like every day you wrap a little bit of tape around it. And I use plumber's tape. Bondage tape is the best tape for it, but I'm cheap, and I just went down to Walmart and bought some plumber's tape, and that is how I stretch. And I think it goes a lot quicker, you know, and it's a lot less stress on your ears. And then, of course, I put lots of lotion on them so they don't get dry and cracked, and I massage them with oils. Vitamin E oils, really good for them. So, I mean, just don't skip sizes. Don't be an idiot like I was when I first started stretching. Don't skip sizes. I know it's really, really exciting and you want to get to the goal size already, but just don't skip sizes. You will be so much happier when your ears are nice and stretchy and healthy and don't look like a really nasty stretched out earlobe. I mean, you'll be much happier when they look healthy, and they'll shrink back too. That's another thing. People are always like, oh my god, they're not gonna shrink back. If you take care of them, they will shrink back. I mean, maybe not to like little bitty earring size, but they're not gonna be dangling around if you take care of them. Yeah. There's another question, I think, but my mind is blanking right now. I know there's another question that people ask me about my earlobes, but I can't can't say. How much did it cost? I think I get that one a lot too. I can't really tell you how much I've spent on stretching my ears because I have spent a freaking fortune. I haven't kept track of it. It's just whatever tapers and plugs cost. Okay, the other question was how long did I wait at each size? I waited different amounts of times for every size. When I first started, I think at the small sizes, like from whatever my ears were originally at up until like a 2, I waited like a week or 2 just because they were really tiny and my ears stretched really quickly with the small sizes. It didn't take a lot. Once I got to a 2 though, I had to wait about a month until I stretched to a 0. And then I had to wait almost the entire summer, so like 2 or 3 months, until I stretched to a 00. And then after that, I stayed at 00 for quite a long time. And I had problems with this earlobe because it was a little thin. And so I stretched this one to 1/2 inch like 2-3 months after 00. No. I did 7/16 first after like 2 months. And then I waited another month, I think, and then I stretched this one to 1/2 inch. But this one was the one that was giving me trouble, so I downsized. Like, I just took the jewelry out completely, let it close up all the way back to what it was, and then I did vitamin E oil rubs on it, like, every day, a couple times a day. It's really freaking difficult, and but after a while, it thickened up a little, so I had to start from the itty-bitty sizes on this one, so that took another like 6-7 months. Well, this one was at 1/2 inch, and this one I was like slowly stretching up again, and it wasn't till like this past fall that I finally got them both the same size. They were both at 1/2 inch, and then after that I waited like 3 months before going to 9/16, I think. 3, 4, maybe 5 months. And then between like March of this year to now, July, I went from 9/16 to 7/8. So I don't really know how much time I spent at those sizes. I just know that I'm at this size now. So yeah, that's all about my earlobes. Oh, and I got two little piercings above each stretched ear. My little pearls. I don't know if you can see it. They're on this one too. So you can see that one better. Yeah. So I got that. And people often ask me about my other piercings. I have my nose ring. Oh, you can't see it because I look like freaking Voldemort without a nose. There it goes. The nose hooping right now. That's cool. I used to have my clavicles pierced. I had 2 microdermals on each collarbone. I have 4 microdermals on my hips. I have like 12 piercings. I just hiccuped. I've had the hiccups since like 11 something this morning. I got them at work and they have not left. I mean, they leave for like 20 minutes at a time and they come back with a freaking vengeance. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it concerning my ears, piercings, and everything. I guess if you have any more questions, just send them to me. This is the really awkward part where I'm gonna reach for the camera. Bye!